You're here. As you can tell, I'm posting 2 videos today because I was so busy. I could not post on Wednesday. I'd work like all week. And school. So today I'm going to be doing a story time about the first time I took birth control, and I totally fucked up. Like, it was bad. So the first time I took birth control was like October, I'd like to say, or beginning of November, of like 2015. And so I went to like this local like clinic place. Sorry. this local clinic place where they like take teens, like it's free, it's confidential, like blah blah. And then my boyfriend at the time came with me to go get it. Aw, he was so nice. Kelly just farted. I know. My ankle cracked. Okay. Anyways, so she's like, oh, so when do you want to start it? And I was like, oh, can I start like tomorrow? Because like I wanted to get it in. Anyways, it takes like a week for it to like actually like start working. So, well, actually kind of depends on the pill, but mine took like a week. So I tried to take it like perfectly, constantly, but I started to get really bad cramps. And like, you know how they give you like this pamphlet thingy? Like, if this thing happens, you have to go to the hospital, you have to go to the doctor, like blah blah. Like, if this happens, like blah blah blah. Anyways, so I started to get cramps, and I looked this up because I was so scared. I was like, what does it mean when you have cramps and you just started birth control, like blah blah blah. And it fucking kept telling me that I was pregnant, and I was like freaking the fuck out. I was like, it was like 2 in the morning. I had school the next day, and I was like reading this, and I was like crying, and I was like, oh my god, I'm pregnant, and I'm 15 years old. Like, what is this? Like, I'm so fucking pregnant. Like, stop. And like, I legit thought I was pregnant. And then I was like freaking out. And I was like, okay, you'll figure this shit out tomorrow with your boyfriend. Like, oh wait, no, should I tell him? Should I not tell him? Like, I don't know. Anyways. So, I went to school the next day. I went to go see my counselor, like, our school counselor, like, we're super close. And I was like telling her, and I was like, I'm fucking pregnant. I was like, I'm pregnant. I swear to God, I'm pregnant. And then she's like, I was like, I have to go to the doctor's. Like, I have really bad cramps right now. Like, I swear to God, I was pregnant. But, and I was like, okay, I have to go to the doctor's. Like, I should go at lunch. Like, I need to. Like, otherwise I'm going to be freaked the fuck out. Like, I'm, like, I was legit crying. And, oh my God, I was, like, fucking scared. And she's like, okay, we'll go to the doctor's together, like, right now. And I was like, really? She's like, yeah, we'll take a cab there right now. And I was like, actually? She's like, yeah, call your doctor, make an appointment, and then we'll leave. So I made an appointment from like an hour and like 2 hours from like when this was. So like this was at like 8 in the morning. So we had an appointment at like 10. Okay, but before I was leaving to go to the doctor's, I told my boyfriend at the time, I was like, okay, look, I don't want you to freak out. I don't want you to start worrying or anything, but I'm going to the doctor's because I've been having cramps in my stomach, like, from the birth control, and I have to go see, like, why, like, it says I have to go see the doctor, and his face was just like, okay, like, he was fucking freaking out, like, he was low-key freaking out, but he was, like, trying to be calm, and my friend told me that she said to him, was like, yo, like, Tavia's, well, he didn't say yo, but he's like, Tavia's going to the doctor's right now, and I'm super fucking scared, like, I don't know what to do, like, what if she's pregnant? But I didn't tell him that I thought I was pregnant at the time. Like, I told him, like, on our way there, because I was, like, texting him, and, yeah. And he, like, legit thought I was pregnant, too. And I was, like, freaking the fuck out. Okay, we fucking cab there. Like, she came with me, like, MVP. And, I get there, I see her, and she's, like, going through this, like, I'm telling her about my sex life, like, how often and stuff, and, like, and she was like, going through all this shit with me, and then she's like, when are you supposed to have your period? I was like, I was supposed to have it like a week ago, like a week from like when I started taking it. And she's like, that's why. She's like, because you took the pill a week before you're supposed to have your period. So like your period is just sitting in your bladder, like sitting there, and it's cramping because it wants to like come out. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. And she was like, she's like, but you should still go get like a pregnancy test, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay. But then I was like, okay, well, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I have to have my period for a week? Like, is that what's gonna happen? She's like, yeah. And then I was like, can I start back up again? She's like, yeah. And I was like, okay. But I really didn't want to have my period. I just really didn't want it. I was like, it sucked real bad. Anyways, so me and my counselor went upstairs to like another place where you can get like a pregnancy test thingy. Anyway, so we waited, and like this was the blood one, like the fucking needle and everything. Like, oh, it was the scariest fucking thing in the whole entire world. So I took the needle pregnancy test. Like, I was just sitting there, she like wraps this shit around me, she takes my blood, and then she's like, that's it. But it fucking hurt. Like, it really hurt. Like I was crying low-key. And then she said that if something's wrong, she'll call me. But they never called me, so I doubt I was pregnant. Yeah, I'm not pregnant. But, and then I had to tell my fucking mom. I didn't want to tell her. I legit, so I called her. My counselor was like, you should tell your mom. She'll understand. I was like, I know she will. Like, I don't want to tell her that I had sex. Like, that's weird. I don't like that. Anyway, so I called her and I was like, hey mom, so I kind of went to the doctor's today with like my counselor, and because I started birth control and something fucked up, and like I took it a week before I was supposed to have my period, blah 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 blah, and I thought I was pregnant because, you know, like I had sex. I mean, like, me and him used a condom, but like I still thought I was pregnant. And then she was like, okay. Like, she did not give a fuck. She was like, okay, well, what did the doctor say? And then I told her, and then she's like, okay, are they supposed to call you? Like, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, yeah, I think so, yeah. And I was like, okay, love you, bye. She's like, okay, love you, bye. Like, she did not care. She was like, she didn't care. I think she would have cared if I was fucking pregnant. I think she'd probably fucking murder me. She would murder me, yeah. I probably wouldn't tell her. I probably would just get an abortion. I probably wouldn't tell anybody. I'd just go to like the clinic and get an abortion. I go back to school. It was okay. I was feeling like a bit better. I just had to go on my fucking period, so I wasn't happy about that. But I didn't really talk to like my boyfriend about it because we were supposed to hang out like after school anyways. So I didn't really talk to him, and plus he was doing something for like the school or something. I don't know. He was busy, so I didn't really talk to him. But then like he last minute he like canceled, like he couldn't hang out anymore, and I was like super mad because I was like, what the fuck? What if I was pregnant and I had to tell you and you couldn't even hang out after school? Like, what the fuck? Dude, I was like a crazy ass girlfriend at the time. Holy fuck. Don't you think? I was like low-key crazy ass girlfriend.
Yeah, low-key.
Low-key crazy ass girlfriend. I'm okay. I'm not like that anymore though. I don't.
Boy, hit me up.
Hit me up. I'm just kidding. But so we got into like this huge ass fight because like, and then like I wasn't really talking to him. Like, I was kind of like low-key like avoiding him. I don't even know why. But then my other friend, she was like, you know, like, he's freaking out, right? Like, he thinks the reason you're avoiding him is because you're pregnant and you don't want to tell him. That's why he thinks you're avoiding him. And I'm like, shit, I'm not pregnant. Anyway, so we got into like this big fight, and I like left, and then like I was like, fuck you, asshole, go fuck yourself, blah blah blah. And then, like, we were texting, and then, like, yeah, so we got into this big fight, and then over, like, something so small. Like, it was, like, I mean, like, it wasn't small, but then it wasn't small. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't small, but it wasn't, like, big. It was in between. Because it was pretty big, but then it was pretty small.
Okay.
Like, I could have been pregnant, and he, like, but then, like,
Okay.
you get it?
Yeah.
Kelly, you love me, right?
Definitely. No. Just kidding.
Okay, we got into this big fight, and we were doing this over text, and yeah, by the end of it, we were okay, and I was like, I'm not pregnant, like, I'm just pretty pissed that you canceled, like, even before. I mean, like, I understand the reason why you had to cancel, but, like, at the time, I was like, thank you, bitch, me first, because I was a crazy ass bitch. I was fucking crazy. But yeah, so many things when I go back to that relationship are like, wow, Tavia, you're fucking psycho. Don't you think? When you think back to, like, how I was like low-key crazy.
Yeah, super lucky.
Kelly, get out of my video.
Oh my god.
So that was my story the first time I used birth control. Don't ever start birth control like a week before you're supposed to have your period. Either do it the day you're supposed to start it, or like go through it and then the day you end it. That girl gave me really bad advice. She said I could start whenever. Don't. Okay, but in the end, I wasn't pregnant. In the end, we were fine. Damn. Kelly!
It's a goat.
It's a goat.
It's a baby goat.
Okay, tune in. I will try to be on time. I don't work that much this week. So, I hope I will be uploading on time this week, next week.
We should make a vlog. We should make a vlog for Drake.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. And that's on a Saturday too.
Stay tuned.
Okay, bye guys.